Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is 3:30-ish in the afternoon. Thursday, the 29th of December, 2022. Year is almost over. Uh, right now in Jacksonville, Florida, it is 64 degrees Fahrenheit with humidities at 83%. That would be 18 degrees Celsius. It's really not all that bad. It's overcast, kind of cloudy, gray skies. Yeah. So, uh, we're off for tutoring Thursday and dinner at the Doors. So, I didn't go out yesterday to do a riding and rambling and just got busy. I totally forgot to go out and do a porch thingy. Um, just messing around, really, looking through different supplies, trying to organize a little more. Being in a small space, it's, I don't know. I mean, I've got way too much stuff, I know that. But I've always been able to organize my chaos, or my chaos is organized, I guess. I don't know. I generally know where things are, regardless of how crazy things are. And right now, I don't. And it's, there's times it's like, well, I know I've got this stuff. Where is it? One of the things I was looking for last evening was my super glue or crazy glue. I know I've got some. I should have tubes of it. I didn't go looking through any of my survival bug out bags, which there should be some in each of those as well. But just, in general, I could have sworn I had all my glues in one drawer, and like all my tapes that didn't fit on the rack are in another small drawer. But for all I know, I could have used it and just put it on the desk, and now it's buried under a ton of stuff. My desk is another one of those. It's like I look at it, it's like I need to attack that. I need to clean it up so I can use it, if nothing else, so I can sit at it. And yeah, it's overwhelming. The best thing I think I could do would be to just take a big box and clear the top of it off, and tell myself, you'll go through that box at another time. Knowing full well that I would not go through that box very soon. But stuff gets pulled out and moved around. Even just pulling all my Dremel stuff out. Ended up because I have a big ammo box looking thing for for most of my Dremels, and then I've got like the one battery powered Dremel that I have. It's not a Dremel, but it's a rotary tool. That has its own case where I keep the power supply and stuff like that. And then there's another small battery-powered Dremel that's actually a Dremel. And again, it's in its own case. But they were all, they were piled up under the desk, piled up in a neat pile, so I knew where everything was. And of course, I pulled everything out to work on those play swords for the kids. And yeah, so there's sitting on the chair and piled on the desk, because that means I have to get over there and get back down and put them back down under the desk. So it's always something. And like I said, it's always something. It's like, I'll get to it later. I'll get to it later. The Dremel stuff, I really need to put it back under where it belongs. And I really do need to start attacking that desk. Maybe I will just push it all into boxes and sort through it, or sort through it slowly as I'm putting everything that I don't know where to put into another box. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I gotta take this thing and get it washed. I'm gonna try and hose it off over at the daughter's house today. I don't think it's gonna work. I figured out what was all over it. We had a flock of crows in the big tree, and yeah, they dropped all over everything. So, yuck. I had to clean off like on the deck, the little porch, clean off my work surface and clean off my seat, and dirty birds. It's got a Georgia tag. It looks like it's paper. Like maybe a plasticized paper. Doesn't look like it's metal. Maybe it is. Everybody's calling it plastic nowadays. Plastic it's cheaper, but it is no good for the environment in the long run. So good for the environment in the short run. Oh man, this whole side of this road just looks nasty. Styrofoam cups and papers and junk. Traffic going the other way is steady. He's moving. And now it's stopped up here. I don't know why. Anyhow. For some reason, I was thinking the 31st was Sunday. I don't know why, but I was supposed to go to my son's house for New Year's Eve and watch the critters while they go off, or they go away. I need to call and talk to him and confirm. See if they've changed their plans or whatnot. I would think that they would want to leave on Friday. But that's not what was discussed before. So we'll see. Friday being tomorrow, of course. Need to dig up my laptop, make sure it's fully charged, ready to go. These bumps are really bothering my lower back tonight for some reason. The porch looks pretty empty. I guess it would be New Year's. I don't know. You would think the ships would want to be in port and give the crew, some sort of in-port leave or something. Yeah, that flashy light means I'm coming over. Thank you. But then again, I guess having port leave in Jacksonville, Florida isn't high on anybody's list. Don't get me wrong, Jayville's a nice place to live. There's not a whole lot to do here, entertainment-wise, and there's not a lot of bars and whatnot close to the port. At least not this port. There's a few near the port downtown, but even that, there's not a lot of. Need to turn that heat down a little bit. Man. It's kind of a knot in my lower back. I don't know if that's bouncing or what caused it. It's where I noticed it, but that's uncomfortable. Anyway. Fireworks. Every place you turn, there's fireworks. I know it's probably more of a southern thing, Florida, Georgia. A lot of states you're not allowed to have fireworks. Even here, you're not supposed to have anything that goes up in the air or explodes. But people have them all the time. Not looking forward to that. I guess that's one reason why I need to be at the son's house for New Year's. They're not going to be there. The critters are going to be going nuts. But I'd like to say I've got some things in store for the new year, but not really. What is this officer doing over here? Anyway, nothing really in store. Like, I'm not making any, oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, change my life, turn over a leaf, etc., etc. I haven't done that in ages because you very seldom ever do what you think you want to do. But I am working on. I am not going to make it through this light. I am working on my sleep schedule. Like today, I woke up about 1 o'clock. I went to bed at a little after 4:30-ish. And slept pretty soundly right through until like 11-ish or something when I needed to answer nature. And then I went back to bed and I was up at 1 and I was awake. You can just, when you're awake, It didn't help matters that they're putting new roofs on the apartments behind me, and it's constant tap, 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 tap. So, excuse me. It doesn't bother me when I'm asleep, but if I'm trying to go back to sleep, it can be a problem. But I didn't let it be a problem. I let it be a benefit or a help. And I went ahead and got up. So maybe that's a start of something. We'll see. The hardest part right now is training myself to go to bed earlier, because I got so used to being up until 7 or 8 o'clock. There for the longest time, I was going to bed at 6 and getting up at 2, and that felt like a decent schedule for me. I would occasionally sleep a little longer, but it generally worked. I want to get up a little bit earlier than that, so I need to get to bed by 5 o'clock, and then I could be up by 1:30-ish, something like that, and work on getting it earlier, because that gives me a solid 8 hours sleep, or close to 8 hours sleep. But it's going to bed that could be a problem, because you go to shut off the computer and there's a reel or a short or something there, and you click on that, and the next thing you know, 45 minutes have gone by because you're scrolling through, or at least it happens with me. I'm sure I'm not the only one. That's why they are so popular. Very short attention spans, 1 minute at a time. And you just kind of soak those up. Not like these 20-minute rambling and rantings. Or even, doing a simple project, 20-30 minutes. speaking of, I kind of felt weird publishing those sword video. I mean, that is so basic, so quick and easy, quick and dirty, whatever. Definitely not. I mean, it's not something I would have used in the haunt. I would have had way more hours involved in it, even just using the materials that I used. There's so much that I could have done with that. Sanding it down and painting it, adding a blood groove, and enlarging the handle, and blah 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 blah. There's all these ideas up here, but that would take that $2 sword that took me, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe in total. It would take it up to something that I've got hours invested in, and to give it to the grandkids and just have them, break it within a couple days. No. I can make this up quick and easy. If they break it and want another one, I can make another one just as easy. So, and there's, that's my reasoning behind how I built that. But yeah, it's still, goes against my normal. Goes against my normal, so I don't know, we got a pressure system coming in or something. I just got hit. Oh. Stupid headaches. Whoa. Ooh, excuse me. Well, it looks like we're about at the end of the trip for today, so we're into the ride, into the trip for today. So let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Until I see you all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Cilantro, y'all. Bye-bye.